everybody, welcome back. Nope, you're not imagining things. Something's different. If you missed the short I posted a few days ago, basically I screwed up trimming my beard. So I decided to shave the whole thing off. So here you go, see? Look how smooth. Baby face right here. Look, I definitely look a lot younger. And I can tell I've lost some weight since the last time I grew it out. Part of the reason I grew my beard out was to hide my double chin. I've always hated this double chin. I always said if I had money for plastic surgery, I would have this removed. But I don't. I'm not going to. Not anytime soon anyway. But anyway, so that's what's different. That's why it's different. I made a mistake. But you know what? I might keep it. I might keep this around for a little bit. I'm making a lot of changes in my life lately, so why not shave the beard and go clean shaven for a little while? See how that goes. But this video today is not talk about my beard or lack thereof, and not talk about my van life either. So this channel is called My Wellness Journey. So this follows my journey on my overall health and wellness, which lately has been focused on my van life because that's been a major part of my life journey. My wellness journey is taking on the challenge of living this lifestyle, taking on the challenges of living in a very small, confined space, living in a vehicle, not having a set place to sleep, to live, not having a bathroom, not having a kitchen, having to poop in a bucket. That's not always fun, I basically poop, cook, eat, dress, watch TV, and make videos all in this one spot. This is where I do everything in my life. So I'm definitely living on the fringes of society and a fringe kind of lifestyle, but it's a challenge I decided to take on. But today I'm not talking about that challenge. I'm about a different challenge. And if you've been following me for a little while, you'll remember some months ago, I made a huge fuck up. Screw it. I won't monetize this video. I made a huge fuck up. I was out with a friend. We were drinking, and I decided to be a gentleman and carry her over this median because she wasn't wearing any shoes. And I tripped, and I dropped her, and she broke 3 toes. And I felt horrible about it. And I quit drinking for a couple of weeks. And then I started drinking again. So I've always had kind of an addictive personality, and I kind of realized lately I just been kind of just literally every day drinking. And it became more habit. It wasn't like, oh, I have to have a drink. It was more like, oh, it's just what I do. It's a habit. I get off work. It's nighttime. I'm going to go grab a couple beers or a 6-pack and stream something and then go to bed. I'm going to smoke some weed and go to bed. And on my days off, I would day drink and smoke weed and just hang out and stream shit all day long and just be lazy and unproductive. And so I've been wanting to quit for a while, and for some reason I just haven't been doing it. So basically what happened was a couple weeks ago, a really good friend of mine texted me. And long story short, she's dating this guy, and she sent a drunk text, and basically he broke up with her. And she texted me and said, this is what happened, and I'm going to stop drinking for 60 days. And I thought, you know what? That's a great idea. And I said, I'm going to join you. So I'm joining her on 60 days of going dry. And she's my accountability buddy, and she's a great accountability buddy because she don't take shit off no one. She will not take an excuse for anything, and she will not let me off the hook. So that's why she's my accountability buddy, and we're doing this together. So I'm updating you guys. I am, as of today, 14 days dry. I'm going to share with you 8 things that have improved in my life since I stopped drinking for 2 weeks. Number 1, I don't feel bloated anymore. I feel healthier. Every day I'm a big guy. I'm overweight. I know that. I think the last time I weighed myself was around 255, between 255 and 260. I'm overweight. I got a gut, but I always felt bloated. Like I always felt like I was like 300 pounds and just felt bleh. I felt awful. I didn't feel healthy. I felt just fat all the time. And those last 2 weeks, that feeling has gone away. I feel so much better. I feel trimmer. I feel healthier. I just feel better about myself. Number 2, I'm much more clear-headed now. I've had alcohol brain for months. It's just been a brain fog, and so many times just going through my day, just like, I just don't want to think about this. I don't want to do that. I've just been lazy and just not wanting to do much of anything. And now that I'm 2 weeks dry, that's gone. I'm so much clear-headed. I'm thinking better. I'm communicating better with people. I'm much more patient, especially at work when I do customer service. So it really helps to be clear-headed, to be more patient with people. And so that's definitely been a huge bonus in my life. Number 3, less anxiety. I'm more relaxed. I do have an anxiety issue. A lot of things stress me out. I worry about things. I tend to automatically go in my mind to worst case scenarios. Things happen that most people are like, okay, that sucks, but I can move on. I dwell on it, and I don't do that anymore. I'm letting things go. I'm learning how to go, okay, I don't like that. That's not ideal for me, but I'm okay. I'm not going to stress out. I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to dwell on it. And that has led to a lot more relaxation for me. I do have high blood pressure. I haven't checked my blood pressure lately. I probably should. I should definitely get my blood pressure checked. But I do know that for a long time I had high blood pressure, and that was really due to my alcohol abuse. So the next time I do a checkup, I will definitely have had my blood pressure checked, and I will definitely have weighed myself to see where I'm going and how I'm progressing in that. But definitely like a lot more relaxation, a lot less anxiety, which is obviously that improves your life immensely. Number 4, and a huge one, I'm spending way less money. Like way less money. And I don't make a lot of money. I work retail. I make like $18 an hour, less than $18 an hour. And I don't pay rent, which is great, but I still don't make a ton of money. And I wasn't tracking what I was spending on alcohol. I never did that. So the numbers I'm giving you are literally just a guesstimation on what I was spending. I would average that with what I was drinking and how much weed I was smoking. I was easily spending between $300 to $350 a month on alcohol and weed. And on top of that, at night when I would be drinking and smoking weed, I got the munchies. So I'd eat more food and eat worse food. I would go to the store and buy some beers and get like the 4-pack of Reese's peanut butter cups, the family size. Or worse yet, if they had the 6-pack, the one that says big enough for sharing. Yeah, like I'm going to share 6 peanut butter cups. I would eat all of them. I would eat the snacks I bought, and then I would go through my fridge, I'd go through my cupboard, I would eat so much food. I can't even guesstimate how much money I spent on extra food getting the munchies at night. Literally one night, all I had was bread and honey. And I poured honey on bread and ate that because my munchies are so bad. But now I'm spending way less money. And there's actually there's a supplement I was taking called AG1, Athletic Greens. It's a powder you put in your water or juice, and it's really healthy. It's 75 different vitamins and minerals and nutrients for you, and that cost me about $95 a month. I had to cancel that subscription because I couldn't afford it, because I was spending $350 a month on booze and weed and shit food. Now I can afford it again, so I can re-up my subscription and start getting Athletic Greens again and start taking that every single day and getting that healthier stuff in me. So that's one thing. That's definitely helped me out so much. And also too, I can take the extra money. I can get some credit card bills paid off. I can invest more money in the van. I need to do so much in this van, rebuild this van so much. I can reinvest that money in this van, which would be, and hopefully sooner than later, make it a lot more livable, a lot more comfortable. Number 5, literally just my overall health. My overall health is so much better now. Like I said, I feel better. I'm not bloated. I'm clear-headed. And the biggest thing, and pardon me for being gross, but my poop is better. I was getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to take a crap, which is bad enough to begin with. But now I'm going into winter and it's freezing cold. So I have to get out of my nice, warm, comfortable bed, grab my bucket, drop my pants and sit on a cold bucket when it's 30 degrees outside, shivering my ass off while I'm taking a crap. And that's not fun. That is absolutely not fun. But in the last 2 weeks, I have not gotten up in the middle of the night to poop one time. Not once have I gotten up in the middle of the night to poop. So I've got a couple times to pee because I'm drinking a lot more water, but that's gotten a lot better. And just everything else. My acid reflux is a lot better. I used to take Prilosec every other day to control it. Now I can go 3, sometimes 4 days before I need to take a Prilosec. I do still have acid reflux, but it's a lot better. That alcohol just really, really aggravated all my acid reflux, and I feel so much better now. I don't take that. Maybe if I improve everything else, I can stop taking it altogether. Maybe the acid reflux will completely go away. That would be awesome. Number 6, I have more energy. I have more energy to go through my day, to go to work, and on my days off, I'm more productive. On my days off, I would day drink. There were days where by noon, I was 2 or 3 beers in, maybe even already smoked a bowl. And when I did that, my whole day was shot. My whole day was shot. I might do laundry. Maybe I would do some meal prep or something if I could. When I had a house, when I lived in a house, I'd do some meal prep. But otherwise, my days off, I got high, I got drunk, and I would just watch movies and TV all day long. I wouldn't do anything. I was so unproductive. I was just lazy. Now I'm productive. If you've been watching me for a while, you see I've got more videos coming out. I've been averaging 2 videos a day and like 2 or 3 shorts, 2 or 3 videos a week and 2 or 3 shorts a week for the last couple of weeks because I had more energy on my days off. I'm doing things. The last video I had come out, I went cave exploring. I've never gone cave exploring. I haven't gone cave exploring in probably 30 years. I went cave exploring. If I was still drinking, I wouldn't have done that in that day. I would have been sitting around on my ass in my van streaming Netflix, drinking and smoking weed. And spending more money than I should have. But now I'm more productive. I'm getting things done. I'm cleaning the van more often. I'm getting other things taken care of. I'm writing more. And I'm just getting things done and being productive, and that feels so good. When you have a really productive day, you feel amazing. I feel amazing when I have a productive day, and I haven't felt this amazing in a long time. So this is definitely a bonus for me. Number 7, I'm eating better. I'm eating so much better. The last time I went dry, a few years ago, I went dry for 30 days, and my sugar cravings were out of control. I was eating so much candy, which is typical. When you give up alcohol, you typically have a sweet tooth. You will crave sugar because alcohol, it gets converted to sugar in your body. So when you're detoxing from alcohol, you crave sugar. And I've been craving some sugar, but I've been refusing to eat it. I get some candy here and there. I've eaten the occasional junk foods here and there, but for the most part, I'm eating a lot healthier. I'm eating more salads. I'm eating less meat. I'm getting more greens in my diet. I drank soda for a little while to kind of wean off the beer, but now I'm drinking healthier drinks. No more soda. I'm drinking healthier drinks. And that also is making me feel better. I know I'm losing weight. I know I'm looking thinner. I've been told I look thinner, so that feels good. It's hard for me to see if I'm looking thinner because I kind of have body dysmorphia. I mean, a few years ago, I lost like 60 pounds, and I still thought I was fat. So I have a little bit of body dysmorphia in there, but definitely making me feel a lot better right now. And number 8, and a really big one is, I'm not worried about the cops anymore. When you live in a van and you're getting drunk, you're getting high, there's always that fear that even though technically this is my home and I'm not planning on driving anywhere, you never know. Some cop may decide, you know what, screw you, I'm giving you a DUI. Because you're in a vehicle, you have access to your keys, at any point in time you can start this vehicle up and drive away. And I know that if I were drunk and sleeping in the back of my car, I could still get a DUI. I know people who've gotten DUIs sitting in their cars, not driving, the car wasn't running, but because they're in their car and their keys were available to them and they could start the car, they got a DUI. So there's always been that worry that if I get the knock, the cop may be like, are you drunk? Are you high? Well, if I am and I have to move, I clearly can't move my car. I can't drive. So I can't stay there. I can't drive. I'm screwed. So that stress is off my mind. Even though I'm living in a city that's much more van life friendly and I'm really not worried about getting the knock, there's still always that kind of like thought in the back of my mind, like, what if I get the knock? What if I have to move? Well, I can't move if I've been drinking or smoking weed. So that worry is off my mind, leading to less anxiety, more relaxed, feeling better. I will say one downside to quitting drinking is my insomnia has been out of control. It's been really hard for me to sleep at night because my body was used to having alcohol and weed to fall asleep. Of course, what that was, I'd wake up at 3 in the morning when it wore off. So it's getting better. I don't eat late at night anymore, which helps me get to sleep. I've been meditating, trying not to watch as much, I'm trying to stream as much TV shows. So I'm still working on that. So my insomnia, some days is really bad. Other days it's not so bad, but it's getting better. But definitely that's one thing I've been working on is getting that insomnia better. But then again, I've always been a really light sleeper. My entire life I've been a light sleeper. So honestly, I can't remember the last time I got 8 hours straight sleep, to tell you the truth. But other than that, I mean, the last 2 weeks have been fantastic. I feel better. I look better. You know, I'm losing weight. I'm looking trimmer. People have noticed, but gotten compliments. When I screwed up and shaved my beard off, I sent a picture to a friend of mine, and she's like, "Your complexion looks so much better. Your complexion is so much clearer now that you haven't been drinking for 2 weeks." So again, it's been really good. And so, like I said, I'm going to go dry for 60 days. No alcohol, no weed for 60 days. I'm 2 weeks in. Will I continue drinking after that 60 days? I honestly don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm going sober. I'm just going dry. If after the 60 days I have a drink and I find that I can't control it, then I'm going to go sober. I'll be sober for life. And some of you are probably saying, don't drink again, stop forever, stop for life, go sober. And I hear you and I agree with you. It's probably a great idea. Again, I haven't decided. I'm not putting any kind of pressure on myself right now to stop forever. I'm just going 60 days. Like I say in AA, one day at a time. Well, for me, it's 60 days right now. And then after that, I'll see where I go. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me again. Thank you for watching the whole video. If you watched all the way through, I really appreciate it. If you're not a Patreon supporter and you would like to be, there's a link below to my Patreon page. So if you want to help me out, any little bit always helps, keeps me going. Again, the ultimate goal is to be on the road constantly, going different places every 3 to 5 days, going somewhere new, exploring new places. And I really want to take you guys with me on this journey. I really like my job. I like people I work with. I like this area. But again, I would rather not stay in one area for 5 or 6 months because I have to work a static job. I would like to be able to just keep going around. So if you guys want to help me out with that, that'd be awesome. I really appreciate it. Again, thanks for watching. I love you guys. Be well.